Just when we thought the budget AR-15 stuff was over, here we have Bear Creek Arsenal. Now, if you would please subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment, and become a member if you could. Alright, so what do we have here? The best way to describe this in terms of budget guns, one we did not look at yet, is Bear Creek Arsenal in budget AR-15. Best way to describe it, it's a 16-inch barrel flat top. They're all designated BC-15, and that's what you get, okay? So, it comes in this box here, styrofoam stuff to protect it, so shipping wasn't too terrible. We have the firearm itself, set right there. I believe a sticker, a lock, and let's see what is in there. A manual, okay, and that's it. These guns are sent with no magazine. They tell you that right up front, no mag included. So let's see what we ended up with here. Alright, so let's start off this way. Guys that have been around and watched me do these reviews of these budget guns. This come in at 395 units in my hand. Okay, does not have a magazine, does not have a chamber flag like a lot of the other guns did. The manual, it gives you written instructions on how to take the gun down, load it, and everything, but very few diagrams, just a few here in the back. So, some deficiencies. And like I said, on average you're looking at 400 units for something very similar to this, and that's about what we got. So we'll take a closer look. Okay, this gun was shipped strapped, so we're gonna take care of that here. A second. Okay. Alright, that works. So, what do we have? Alright, Bear Creek Arsenal. Another one that, you know, you get some people give you a good review, some people say, you know, some pretty nasty things about them. So let's take a look at this gem. Collapsible stock. I think it's kind of proprietary, a little on the loose side. The pistol grip is pretty neat. Kind of customized. It's a heavy rubber thing with a solid, it's kind of a solid frame to it. Forward assist, standard, you know, standard AR-15, flat top. It's got a 16-inch barrel with the standard, like we've seen on a lot of these guns in this class. 15-inch handguard, M-lock, I believe. And this is also the clamshell style. Here's a look at the pistol grip. It looks like, oh, we'll look at that later. And they do come with a muzzle device. It's kind of customized, a little unusual. That's the way all of them are. And this one, the pick rails go part way, and then up here, no sights and no mag. The collapsible stock is 6 position. Everything kind of standard here. Here's our other side. Standard safety lever. All the other, there, nice little bear on there. It's kind of neat. And it's a mid-length gas system, and that is set screwed in there, the gas block. Low profile, mounted with set screws. Okay, not pinned. And the castle nut is not staked, which that'll be fixed here in a little while. Alright, all in all, just again, another one of your basic generic budget ARs. And what we'll do is I'll get it apart and we'll look at some of the other components. The first thing I noticed when taking it apart is the rear takedown pin was super tight. I had to drive it out with a brass punch. But upon getting it out, if you look down inside, it's all black. I know it's there's an AccuWedge in there that is placed inside here. So that is what was causing the tension. So AccuWedges, I don't know, some people like them. They came free with the gun. I'm going to leave it in there. I ain't going to fool with it. Alright, and our lower is just a standard military style lower. Okay, looks like it's in good shape. The pistol grip, I don't know if there's a compartment in there or not. Anybody knows there's a way to unlatch it. It doesn't look like it to me, and I'm not going to pry or fool with it. Standard, components on a lower. Everything's kind of black. But I do like this pistol grip. It's pretty cool. American flag, soft rubber. And, the rear stock, it's not terrible. A little loose. But for, what we paid for the gun, I can't complain about any of it at all. Now, one thing, this gun does have a large amount of protective oil on it, in the bore, on the bolt carrier group. I mean, it's thick, okay, and it's not lubricant, it's protectant. It's a heavier type of oil or film on there, whatever you want to call it. And you should strip this off with either something like Hops number 9 or carburetor cleaner, and then lubricate it accordingly. And somewhat staking, some people might not like it, it's kind of light. But we'll see, time will tell. And like I said, the gun should get a thorough cleaning, especially in the chamber area. In here, there's a lot of buildup of that, and you can see it in the bore. But other than that, I mean, the construction's fine. There's no scratches, no dings on some of these budget guns. People have complained they got them with nicks and sharp edges and that. There's nothing like that here. And another thing I forgot to mention is Bear Creek Arsenal, with all of their products, give you a 30 days return period. Okay, so if there's something you don't like or you wish to return this item, you have 30 days. I found it in the manual there. Let me read the warranty to you, just so we got it. 30-day return policy. All our products have a money-back guarantee for 30 days from the date of purchase. No questions asked. Any returns after the 30 days will be reimbursed in the form of store credit. User returns 6 months or more will be refunded in store credit with 15% stocking fee. But you got 30 days, okay? We reserve the right to reject any return product and decline to issue reimbursement if in our sole judgment the return product has been damaged by you or otherwise in the custody of your care. you know, so you can read it, but they do have a 30-day guarantee, which a lot of companies don't have that. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this, get it back together, and discuss, do a closing on a discussion, and probably go out and give this a testing. Okay, one thing in cleaning the bulk carrier group out, I've noticed the firing pin. This appears to be, the reason it looks like this, most of them I find are shiny. I believe they turned this and heat treated it. This is what a part looks like, this dull grayish finish that was heat treated. And numerous videos have said that the firing pins break. So something to be aware of. I just wanted to point that out in my observations. Alright, so what are my thoughts on this Bear Creek Arsenal flat top 16-inch barrel gun? Well, like we took a close look at it. I cleaned it. I took out the AccuWedge. And now it is quite simple to take the takedown pins, you know, and open the gun up. So I'm going to remove that, and really, there's slight play in the fit between the upper and lower, but nothing terrible. Okay. For now, I'm going to shoot it without the AccuWedge, because I mean, you got to tap that out. We'll see how it does. So, downside of this. Well, the positive side is cosmetically it's okay. It looks fine. You know, the AccuWedge, it's not, you know, it's for what you paid for it, it's about the same quality-wise on the outside looking than all of them. And yes, this little cap will come off. It's like the rubber goes over this cap. But I don't, you know, I had to take a screwdriver and get it back on there, so that's there. Downside, you don't get a magazine. You don't get a bolt hold open device, which most guns ship with. Castle nut is not staked. Okay, and I had to remove, even though the AccuWedge is a nice thing, I removed it for now. So the only thing I can say is we will take it out, run some ammo through it, and the other good thing is you have 30 days from when you purchase this to return this, you know, undamaged, not destroyed, and say, hey, this gun don't work right, don't like it. And as long as you didn't do something to cause it, if it just doesn't function, you got 30 days to return it. So that's a big plus in my book, no matter what. So we'll see. We'll try to get out tomorrow, run something through here, and see how it functions. All right, guys, stay tuned.